Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today we're going to break the rules and use a decidedly non-human posture and body language in order to emphasize the alien nature of a character. To pull that off, we're going to use the Hot Toys 6-scale Alien Warrior figure. Let's get started. Here it is, the highly anticipated Alien Warrior figure from Hot Toys. Look at the size of this thing, it is huge. Using my hands as a comparison, this thing is just massive and it's true 6 scale. Looking forward to seeing what I can do with this thing. Let's go. Okay, this guy looks fantastic. What I recommend is, before you do anything with him, do a quick test, because look at this figure. This is essentially a rubberized suit over a really skinny body. So the first thing you're going to want to do is test the body's limitations. How can it move? How far can it move? Which directions can it bend? Now the instructions that come with the figure are very specific when they suggest that you do not bend the arms more than 90 degrees. Don't raise his arms more than 30 degrees, and you can actually feel the limit once you've reached it right there. The nice thing though is you have a torso twist. And of course the tail is, we'll call it prehensile, but it's flexible. Okay, what I'm doing here is experimenting to see just how far I can safely spread these feet apart. Typically with a human figure, we want to limit our stances to no more than shoulder width apart, otherwise it starts to look awkward unless you're going for a really serious action pose. Now, when you're messing with this tail, if you try to bend the tail just like this, then once it collides with the arm and you let it go, then it's going to drop back. So your best bet in that case is to start at the base of the spine and work that flex along the length of the tail until you get a nice natural curve there. And then from there you can twist it, bring it up. Maybe take it here and straighten it just a touch so you get more loft. And that leaves you with the impression that that tail is just about to come at you. Typically when I'm posing a human figure, what I like to do is have this section of the leg and this section with the leg and the knee align with the foot. Because we're dealing with an alien here, I'm fine with breaking that line and just making it look unnatural. Okay, so back here, underneath his head, is a lever that slides forward in order to get that mandible to extend. I had to put a significant amount of pressure onto this thing in order to get it all the way forward and drop down and lock the first time. Once that's done, all you have to do to retract it is push in, and it pops right back in just like that. The instruction sheet recommends that you not leave it this way over time because of the soft material that they use here for the 2 bits of flesh that are attaching the jaws together. If you leave it open for a significant amount of time, my guess is that will remain stretched so that when you press this down, these things will hang loose. If you use this exact same pose for a human, it would look positively unnatural. You probably wouldn't be terribly happy with the results. But because of what we're dealing with here, because of the type of creature that we're dealing with here, it is believable from pretty much any angle. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. These creatures are horrifying. And as I look at this, that impression of just fear, terror, comes rushing back to me. The virtue of a figure like this is that it compels you to draw upon unexplored avenues of creativity and more inventive ways of creating a convincing character on your shelf. This is amazing.